Workout today, we got biceps, back, and shoulders. This is going to be tough to get through in an hour. It might take you a little bit longer, but you spend about 20 minutes on each muscle group, you can get it done. Alright, 4 movements per muscle group. You see me doing some drag curls here. Another exercise we'll be doing today's workout is some preacher curls. You see me using the easy bar, whatever kind of straight bar you have available works as well. Keeping those elbows locked in, hitting full range of motion. Work the biceps brachii in the lengthened position. Alright, the full workout today, you see back first, then we got shoulders and biceps after that. Spend around 20 minutes or so per movement is the goal, about 5 minutes per exercise. Obviously give yourself adequate rest and challenge yourself in resistance as needed. First movement, superset. We're kneeling single arm rows. Alright, so I've got my hip up against the back of this row machine and I'm contralateral. So the opposite knee will be up from the arm that we're pulling in, and we're pulling in a flat plane horizontal motion parallel to the ground, and we're sitting or kneeling upright. Alright, keeping that elbow tight to the hip to engage the lats. Superset with that, we got some back flies. So we got about a 45-degree incline on the bench. And I'm just flying those arms out to the side, driving back with those elbows, working the upper back. 3 sets of 8 for this one. After that, you're going to move to some bent over kettlebell rows. Go fairly heavy on this, 3 sets of 12. Make sure the back is straight and the core is engaged so there's not any unnecessary pressure on the low back. Last back exercise, we got some cable stiff-armed pull downs. See the overhand grip, making sure my arms get extended every time. We're not pulling that bar into us. It's not a row. Keeping the arms straight and pulling down to the side. You really feel a good lat engagement there. Moving on to shoulders, 2 different supersets. First one we got single arm kneeling landmine press. Contralateral again. So we want to go opposite knee up from the side that we are pressing on. And we're also in that upright position. That's where we want to be. Driving up and out. It's the natural position of that landmine, about a 45-degree angle. Superset with that, we got some rear delt TRX flies. You can see me driving out with the bottom of my fist, work the back of the shoulders really well, feel good isolation. Next superset, we got some cable lateral flies. You can see me doing one arm at a time. I'm holding onto that post and I'm leaning so that way I'm not using any other part of my body, and it is very biased towards those delts. 3 by 10 on each side. See me switching sides. You don't have to cross over your leg, but I just do that so I'm not tempted to use my lower body to help me raise that cable in any manner. With that, we got single arm cable overhead presses. You can use that same cable from the same position on the machine. You may have to adjust the weight. Make sure we're dropping the elbow and going straight overhead on this one. I like to stagger my feet, put my inside leg back for optimal leverage, but make sure this doesn't turn into a tricep extension. Make sure it stays and overhead press with that cable. As we finish up the shoulders, we'll be moving on to our biceps. We got cable, straight bar, traditional curls, and then straight into drag curls. This is 3 sets of failure on both. So this is really going to gas out the biceps, especially after everything we've done. Work the traditional straight bar curls and then work the drag curls to failure immediately after you fail on those straight bar curls for 3 rounds. Preacher curls, your biceps will be pretty sore after the stuff you just did. 3 sets of 8 on this one. Alright. Go as heavy as you can. 8 is not a ton of reps, but you're going to have some good muscular fatigue from what you've already done. You want to make sure you're not having to reach too far. Make sure that seat height is adjusted to an optimal position. After you hit your preacher curls, you're going to finish out this workout with some single arm. Before we show that, we've got preacher curls, the dumbbell. This is another option as well. Make sure you're hitting 8 on each arm if you choose this option, depending on the equipment available in your gym. The elbow is still isolated on this one. You're just going to get better single arm isolation. It might show you if you have an imbalance in your upper body in any manner. See if one arm is stronger than the other and you need to even it out a bit. Now we've got the single kettlebell curls. Last exercise, this is going to be a close grip hammer style curl. You're holding both horns of that kettlebell and you're curling into the inner portion of your chest. Go fairly heavy on this one as long as you can hold it. 3 sets of 15 reps.